3, and it's 1-1 so far. And right now, the games have been hilarious so far. For some reason, neither team can get past point B, and for some reason, both teams seem to be making massive pushes while there's no time left. It's just, oh god, what is going on today?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much like copy and paste everything I said about the first game. That was a really, really nicely defended, but also really well attacked point B. I mean, it's kind of what we always see in these commentaries. If any other team had been playing you guys, both of you could have easily won that game. Attacking or defending, you would have been dominating. But these two teams together, it's just, I think this is a really, really good first match. Such a perfect clash of two really, really well matched teams.
Well, actually, one thing you need to know about the Wile Coyote team, if I'm correct, these are basically the Gold Rush community in a strange way. So we basically got the Egyptians versus the Gold Rush lot. It's a great way to set off the skull communities against each other. But yeah, I mean, I'll use some alternate tactics though. Well, immediately there's some shiftiness going on. And nope, by the time I get there, Stevie Heather's already on that. Nope, I got this. No. There's Maxwell defending that. Here's the thing though, last time it came to this, it was, quite... The Egyptian didn't really manage to break through properly until the last minute, whereas the other team... No, it wasn't the Egyptians, it was Wile Coyote the first round, wasn't it? And they broke in right at the last minute, whereas the Egyptians did massive distractions. Two nice strategies, but they need to do something about B though, because they're both having problems with that.
Yeah, I mean... This does seem to be very much just like very, very similar to the first two games we've seen. Someone attempting on B. I'm not sure who it is. Who was that? Zan. Nice attempt. I mean, that took Red quite a while to respond to that. But yeah, I think everybody's a little bit too wise to it now for that attempt to work for at least a final cap win without capping the rest of the points right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you got to use it in moderation, that little trick. And there goes Scoop. Heavy in your face. Is that your sentry? Die, and you too. That's how it's done. Oh, look at this. Oh, all the cap. Oh, it's not looking good for Red. Tarek there trying to get a snipe on that heavy, but nope. That was nice.
This is definitely faster than last time round. I think Blue really just need to they just need to remember how B works. They've got to make a good attempt on it because I mean last time round we saw a lot of effort being thrown in right at the end, but all the way through they were good attempts, but the last attempt was always such a hard push. If they had more time, both attacking teams would have been able to pull it off, but they've got to throw out all that effort at this point now rather than waiting until you're 30 seconds towards the end.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you really have got to get on this thing straight away. I mean, this is one of the probably worst times for trying to go into play mode. This is all game all the time. You can, most time we say don't try and play around and then leave to the last minute. This is the worst incarnation of that. You really got to be on it straight away. Anyway, 1 second. I'm just trying to get the feedback. It's a little bit, experimental tech will get you. Okay, and we're back again. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the live feed for the moment. It's just not going very well. People try and join in. People can't join in. It is part of beta. I'm very sorry. I don't think they're expecting somebody to have an organised tournament up and ready for this, so But anyway, there goes the team. There goes Tatum. Cypher, you lucky. Oh no, you're not. Still not lucky. Like, yeah, I set the soldier and I got shot in the face. Oh no.
Yeah, it actually looks at this point, Red really aren't having as hard a time as the last couple rounds at defending this. There's been, I mean, that was maybe the first attempt on this point so far. The one thing I have noticed, I mean, Awesome Egyptians does look like they're opting for a bit more of a sniper approach. I'm seeing a lot of headshots appear in the kill feed, and it's actually a really, really good place to do it because, you've got a really, it's a subtle height advantage, but it's actually really, really good on this point, especially with the amount of explosions going around anyway. You've kind of got a safety barrier with that height and the explosions.
Yeah, I mean, that's headshots. You do need to kind of, stay at head height. That's one of the weird things I really hate about TF2 actually is the hitboxes, because sometimes you can be in cover, apparently your head isn't. But, oh, great! Thank you TF2 for being accurate. Unlucky there, Bob D. I think it was pondering a bit too long on that. Oh, is he? Oh, there goes Nuba. I think Blue's trying to push it out here. There goes Bunzy. Ah, the pyro. It's always a really good mobile, to go with. But I think Mum's there already. Mum's ruining all the fun, as mums do.
Epic Killer showing off his usual tricks of going for bonk, and to be honest, that was actually a nice time to do it. I mean, it didn't pay off as well as it could have done, but there were other blue guys around. I think they were in range of the sentry, so it was a good time to do it. But unfortunately, I don't think everybody else was aware that you were doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to communicate these things. And there he goes again. Unlucky with that. But this time around, it looks like the Egyptians completely locked this down, though. They are doing a really nice job of just keeping that blue thing. And I'm just wondering what Blue should be doing here. Now, my opinion, they should be really trying to go through A bit more. Going hitting E and then approaching from behind. Perhaps even going to the point of making a teleport to hit from the other side. It would actually be kind of really fun for Red to have to split their attention that hard.
Yeah, that's one thing we haven't seen at all so far. I mean, obviously we haven't been looking at the entire map, but I haven't seen a single teleporter whatsoever, not even a level 1. It's been very much based on, let's just get the bullet power out. I mean, even dispensers seem to be in short supply right now.
I'm liking this though. There's Epic Killer. Yay, Engineer got stunballed. But look at that. Red had to pay some attention to that, and that's working in its own way. This is the crux of this game. Now, if the teams with superior intel know what they need to do, if you have it so that you know what's there, you know who to send, but then there's also the added risk of the people you send over the back there die, and suddenly they got a massive leg up. That can always be a really fun deciding factor.
I have to say, I think iGamerI has caught the ever so common unlucky spy bug. I mean, we seem to have won every single match that we watch, and it's definitely been him this round. I haven't seen a successful backstab from him all game. I'm sure he's gotten some, but every single time I've seen him decloak, he's just been shot by something pathetic like a wayward engineer gunshot or something like that. It's a bit unfortunate, really.
Yep. Oh dear. The red team are so hot on their spy checking today. It's really, really good. And yes, Scooter's constant. This is a red team has just got Ubers up the wazoo right now, and I can see why. There's Mom again with another Uber. Oh no, is that both medics in his gun sights who are running away pretty damn hard. This is where you might want to throw in some other attention. Again, going around to the A side, and then from there, bring out Uber from the rear. But yeah, point B is proving to be formidable as all hell, but this time the Egyptians have managed to hold it excellently. It's
been quite effortless, but yeah, now there's blue coming out for a good attack. I mean, they left it to the last minute, but it's looking pretty successful actually. I mean, this could be quite a close finish. I don't know if they can cap it in this amount of time, but they brought all their forces out to do it. Oh
jeez, time's still on the cap. They need to cap and they need to defend at the same time. This is all kinds of messy. And then there's a short circuit engineer being an ass on the point. Lovely work there, Francis. But I think blue might have this. Maybe. Maybe not. Engineer's shooting up a heavy. Oh jeez. Engineer just running on the point. No, no! A breakthrough. 3 minutes ago. Now blue need to get a bloody move on. Red team at the new spawn.
Oh my goodness.
They're going to be disorientated. You need to get to point C before they can set up. But jeez.
Yeah, I have to admit I think that cap there, courtesy of Epic Killer. I mean, he got on there just at the last minute, and I think there was a good couple of red guys coming around who would have stalled that cap again. And more E shenanigans as well. I can't see this paying off, although, you know, Blue now have got the advantage of Red's original spawn point is blocked off. They can't come out from that one, so it's a little bit harder for them to get towards E.
So Steve the Hippo there, being a boss, killing everyone on the point by jumping repeatedly, rocket jumping repeatedly on their heads until they died. But here's the thing though, I mean, Blue have got their tactic right down there. Start capping E and dividing their forces once more. You know, if Red holds C too hard, they won't be able to hold E. And that's it right there. But this is going to come down to a bit of engineering as well. Unfortunately, 2 minutes on the clock here. Blue have lost that initial charge. And I think that's what's going to go down here. If they keep something on E, permanently keep it fresh, they might be able to extend their time.
Yeah, the problem is as well, I mean, C from a defensive point of view is very, very cushy to work with. I mean, you know, you've got a lot of places that Blue can come from, but you know, you can basically see them coming from wherever you are. I mean, it's not, unless you've got like a Blue Uber ready, something like that, then, you know, you can't be expected to be able to push out very easily.
Okay, from the looks of it, yep, it does seem to be the case that, yes, we have lost a player. We'll try and fix that next round. Now, starting next round, we have somebody sit out for the time being on the team with a high amount of people. I'll then try and call in somebody to help out. You know, if that's required. Oh, it's Andy. I think he's coming back. I think he just popped out for the shops for a bit. You know, he's that blue team heavy. But nice work from Wile Coyote here. They're managing to get the 3rd point this time. Although, to be fair though, the Egyptians are defending so well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier on, any team, any other team against either of these guys, it would be a complete whitewash. But, you know, as it is now, they are so evenly matched, and yeah, there's some, who's that, Tatum and Zan, they're trying some crit soldier work, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. You know, Blue have only got 26 seconds. Oh yeah, Enzo couldn't take down that sentry, and there's a red Uber. This is not looking good for Blue.
Yeah, they're trying to go for E as well, but again, I think they've been thwarted there as well. Red's just got a lot of medics, they've got a lot of defense in place, and they're very coordinated, these guys. I always said the Egyptians would be a bit of a black horse in this game. They are, you know, nobody knows them, and they can be very dangerous. And that's another win there for the Egyptians. Nicely done. Okay, round 4. Now here's the telling moment, actually. The Egyptians have 2 wins, Wile Coyote has 1. If the Egyptians win this round, they win the match. Now if Wile Coyote wins, it goes to a special tiebreaker situation, which basically involves both teams having 1 attack. The one that gets the most points in the quickest amount of time, most capture points in the quickest amount of time, wins that point, and they win the match. Don't worry, Epic Killer, you're good. You're still in the 4th round. You can still get a push up here. Now, to be fair, both teams are doing very well. I mean, you know, Wile Coyote got quite a bit in there, and they did pretty well. But it's the Egyptians though. It's their 2nd time attacking. I'm going to be intrigued of how well they do here.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, obviously, technically, Wile Coyote are the sort of superior team in a sense, in that they've managed to get the furthest so far. But you know, they've been thwarted every time. But they have also managed to thwart the awesome Egyptians. And as it is at the moment, it does look like they are doing a lot of thwarting. There doesn't seem to be any sort of attacking going on whatsoever.
But wow, I love that opening there. You know, there's like Ginsu there. I'm a sniper. Crit to face, die. That's all you need, like crits in the morning. I was saying that though. Look at the Egyptians. Oh, they found something wrong there. That's a nice little backup sentry actually. That's in the right place, sort of. But that's a Dairyman job right there. The soldier having a real hard time trying to get to that. Maybe not. But look at the Egyptians. They are in fine form at the moment, just shooting everything up. Do you think Red Team, Wile Coyote is a bit having morale problems here at the moment? I think maybe something a little bit, but I know they're still going strong for the moment.
Possibly, but I mean, you know, from my point of view, I wouldn't let that I wouldn't let that get to me if I was playing on the team. I mean, you know, for all intents and purposes, they have been the ones so far who have pushed the hardest. You know, they managed to get to point C. You know, they boldly went where no one went before, at least for the 2 games beforehand.
Yeah, that's the thing. They are doing very well. I mean, it could be all down defences today. I mean, for some reason, both teams are exceedingly good at defending. It might be something to do with, you know, big teams and that. Maybe it's an inherent flaw in the game. Maybe my childhood dream, maybe my favourite game of all time is flawed. It hurts. Now, anyway, 4 minutes 13. Red is defending reasonably well.
Oh, that is perfect timing there. Banner, Uber, everything going off. A crits as well. That was very nicely timed. That shut down that entire attack. I mean, Blue had a good force coming out there, but yeah, they could not make that work with all of that kill going on. But also, what was that? A nice random crit from Steve the Hippo as well.
Yeah, I think I took out both medics as well. That was hilarious. Like, yeah, and he said, yeah, one rocket, 2 medics, done. Oh, it's not looking good. Yes, I think the Egyptians are managing to gain their point. But hold, they are stickies. Bunsey there going for the sign kill. Oh, just whoa. Oh, okay. Okay, this is looking good. Oh my god, Egyptians have planned. Holy shit! Oh my god, the Egyptians know what the hell they're doing.
They even signed the permission.
Wow, that was hilarious. Stolen right underneath their feet, and you know, Red Team's gonna be confused and aroused. They're like, what the hell?
This is not looking good for Red. I mean, you know, there's Ubers coming from left, right, and centre for Blue now, and who's that? Mom coming through, stood on top of Davy's head. Oh, I don't think he really knew what was going on, but he's managing to get the kills anyway with random crits.
Oh my god. Who's that? What? They don't usually fire directly straight up or straight down or on top of one another. That was just a hilarious thing to watch. You know that feeling when you not fall to the floor? Yeah, that's a heavy. Oh, jeez, though. I mean, for all that... Now, here's the thing. The Egyptians haven't managed to break into sea as quickly, and kudos to Red. They've set up nicely. They actually managed to adapt on the fly. But the Egyptians have 8 minutes on the clock. This is a very good strong chance. It now comes down to what do the Egyptians do. They're pretty much the ball's in their court right now. They're 8 minutes, and they're playing adaptively.
Yeah, Red are kind of really struggling. I mean, you know, we've got Bob D here on point B, trying to defend it all by himself, but I'm not sure where the rest of Wile Coyote went. They kind of came out with a good defense force to try and, you know, almost retake B, but I'm not sure where it went. Crit's heavy, but only got 3 kills. It's working fairly well, but who was that? Ginsu manages to take down Tatum as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's not bad though. Counter-attacking point B, keep them away from point C to the best you can. Harry the Stingray. I love Harry the Stingray. He's one of my favourite kind of guys in that he's the kind of guy that will try his hardest to cap the point or push the cart. That's a special kind of determination there. And we see a few people, like Kano's another one. They're very, very objective-centric, and it's really, really inspiring to watch these guys. Oh, watch this though. It's looking good. Oh, look at the Egyptians. They're all over that.
Yeah, this is a very nice push now. I'm not sure where the rest of Red are, but they are dying like flies, just getting killed.
Oh, times 10 cap rate. Wow. Double Uber, I think, on the point there. 1 medic holding out against the invaders. And wow, okay. Egyptians have managed to, you know, top the one up here. Mr. Spock's like, no, ain't going back out there. I got heavy to the face nearly. Oh my god, though, that sentry. Epic killer. I don't think he knows what's coming. Oh no, epic killer. That was a lovely sentry, but it was completely in the wrong place at the wrong time. Wait, I didn't know they come from behind me.
Yeah, that was kind of just a whitewash there. I think D is well and truly taken. Scooterloop's trying to get a sentry up there. iGamerI trying to come out and get something done, but people coming from both sides on him. He's dead. That's a very, very quick cut on D as well. I think they've got that.
I mean, these Egyptian Ubers here, man, they are really killing off people here. I mean, although to be fair, they lacked on point D. Why aren't they? They're going for point E, but they're not taking point D. There you go. Now this should be this is the thing. All you got to do, hold down E now. Make sure they don't come from D or C, and job done. Yeah,
and it doesn't look like Red are going to put up much of a fight now. I think they might. Yeah, I think Wile Coyote have kind of. Oh, never mind. Nice crits there. I'm not sure who that was, but I'm sure there was a crit sticky in that.
Red are back, but 11 minutes on the clock again. This is the problem right here. Is that, this is why we keep crits on for this reason. You can turn around the entire game unfairly, and which I find hilarious. But now it's come down to the point E thing. But this is where the lockdown is real. If Blue cap off C and D, they can't get to E. That's very important. You need like a scout on there, or a double kappa for a while, just hold it and let the rest of the team plug off the enemy. It's kind of reverse Vanguard in a strange way. Actually, it is Vanguarding. You just stay ahead of the point. But right now, though, I'm a bit worried for Blue. I think they might have lost the impetus on this. Oh, no! Yeah, I got Ubered. I'm fine. Oh, wait, now I'm down the pit.
I think Zan forgot for a moment there that he wasn't Ubered anymore, and he managed to stay alive for quite a long time. And he pretty much he's keeping that point alive all by himself.
Yeah, this is the thing. Blue team doesn't know about the A route. That's the thing. Actually, if you come from D, you'll know about that, and it works really nicely. And Tatum there. Ain't got anything better to do. He's still alive as well. No. iGamerI there, surviving a lot.
I'm honestly not sure where half of these red defences are coming from. They seem to be coming from places that I thought Blue were at. But there's red guys coming left, right and centre. They're actually, they've managed to keep it held for a minute now, or actually, in fact, 2 minutes. Obviously, they've still got plenty of time to try and keep it held, but, they haven't really bowed down gently at all.
No, they are still fighting to the bitter end. And that's really good. I mean, the morale is strong for this one. The thing is, though, the biggest flaw with Blue games so far is lack of engineering. They need an advanced point to spawn from. The problem is actually getting to E is a little bit of a long time. And, it's not helping that they can't get there quickly. This is the point. Red kill them at a rate that's, easy enough for them to deal with. And also, Red are flanking everywhere as well. They're doing a nice job getting around Blue. Blue need to stop them from getting around. And if you do that first, you will win this game. So if they start building up around about D and C, maybe the connecting corridors, you can just pretty much make sure they can't get to E and just whittle away there.
Yeah, I mean, Blue did earlier on have a really, really nice little engineer setup and, teleporter and all, the whole 9 yards, and it was working quite nicely, but the problem was, obviously, they were that close to point E that Awesome Egyptians, Wile Coyote, of course, could see where the teleporter trails were coming from, and that's always the downfall of an engineer. I think a lot of them tend to forget how long those trails last for. You're there for like a good 5-6 seconds, possibly even 8, I think, with a trail beneath you. It's quite easy to tell where you've come from.
I agree with that completely. I mean, the amount of times I've seen hey, that's a trail, I'll just go up that way then. But yeah, we have a little bit of a crisis at the moment. Apparently, Harry the Stingray isn't on Team Blue, and this makes for the lack of capping. It's a pity, because I hope nothing happened to him. Maybe he's got a bit of a dropout or something. But yeah, if Mum wants to bring another player, that's fine. If Harry happens to turn up as well, either of them can sit and spectate for the time being, that's fine. But yeah, I understand if you want to get another guy in. Oh, there goes an Uber. The thing is, Blue keeps trying these grasping strategies. They're trying to get the point, but they're not really trying to kill off Red Team, and this is where they're failing at the moment. Oh my god, iGamer bottling Zan. No, that's Zan bottling iGamer. Who was that? I saw 2 bottles go off there. Oh no, epic killer, what are you doing? Oh no, my strategy's ruined. And he dies horribly. The thing is though, while Blue haven't been doing very well at the moment, there's still 6 minutes on the clock.
Well, exactly. I mean, you know, starting out on point A, this is pretty much the same amount of time they get at the start of the game. And, you know, okay, they've got to go from the same spawn point and all of that. But, you know, like I said earlier on, they had a very nice engineer placement. If they can get something built up, you know, there's a lot of areas that red players, at least the general red player, wouldn't think to look. I mean, obviously it's a little bit different with a team like this who knows how the game works, but you know, there's definitely areas of this map that aren't being used at all. If Blue can find out where they are, they might be able to get themselves a really, really nice forward placement.
Well, saying that, oh no, there's Davey. No. Oh, unlucky there, Mum, to instant teleporter killed. That was the thing right there. I mean, I was looking at France thinking, oh, he's doing it, he's going for it, he's going for it. And, you know, but Blue team didn't defend their engineer. That was the point right there. He took out a soldier with a crit wrench right up close, but you can't really expect engineers to survive by themselves. They'll get flanked and stuff. I mean, Blue are doing excellently with the Ubers right now, but they just can't get to the point quickly enough. They aren't killing red team off enough.
Yeah, I think as it is at the moment, Awesome Egyptians, they might be just... I feel like they've kind of gotten a little bit tired out. I mean, you know, they've been kind of trying to throw maybe 2 or 3 people at the point at once. Is nowhere near the massive push that we had from D, and even, you know, the massive push we had at the beginning of the game. They've kind of just petered out a bit. I don't know whether perhaps they're a little bit afraid, but you know, with this amount of time, you've got at least a couple of minutes where you can try some stupid tactics and try and make some really, really big, risky pushes before you have to try and, you know, just go for the all-out pub push.
Oh, lovely short circuit work there. I think Doc Pony, yes, I think he's an Egyptian. Nice substitution there. That hopefully he makes a difference for the Blue there. Oh, hang on, what's this? It's looking reasonable. It might work. Oh, Blue getting their strong con here.
As if by magic, you know, I mean, I don't even know that Doc Pony is out of the spawn yet, but that looks like it might have been a nice little morale booster. And I mean, you know, they still haven't managed to cap it, but there's definitely Blue people making things happen. Red are pushing back fast, but I don't know, yeah, they're coming in now with a nice attempt. I don't know, Red are just all over this E point. They're coming from every single side. There's no real good spot for Blue to come in from.
Yeah, this is the problem right here for the time being. Now, the thing is, though, if the Egyptians can't win this, it goes to a tiebreaker round, and that's when stuff gets weird with timing and stuff. There it goes. Ebenezer Stooge. This thing, Blue are trying to clear out red, but they got to try and consolidate more than just. This is a very weird game, and again, I'm not sure what Blue are doing wrong. I think they're just tired. And red are just getting in their positions quite nicely. I mean, you know, to be fair, I mean, the Wile Coyote guys are playing very well. They know them. They know the map. They're getting around the points, and they're using the map to their advantage. You know, take Davey there. He's basically a one-man heavy, pushing the entire Egyptian team back. They're finding it hard to get in there. Yeah, right now, Blue are actually pushed back to B. This is not looking good for them. I mean, you know, red are really stronking it out here.
Yeah, I think, you know, I think, like you said, yeah, Blue must have just gotten a little bit tired. I mean, they've still got some time to push forward with a nice attack, but they can't leave it too much longer if they run out.
Oh, look at the spectacular Uber ballerina dance going on here for two heavies. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and shot in the back. That was very funny timing. Hang on. Mum. I see Mum occasionally do this. He basically gets into heavy rage mode and just starts killing everybody off. This is the thing, though. They're trying to cap the point, but the rest of blue team isn't there. Where is blue team? But is it going to is this going to like work how we think it's going to work? And at the last minute, suddenly blue team puts the performance on of their life in order to try and almost win this game. It's going to happen, isn't it? Oh, there's Mum again. This is the thing. This guy goes into heavy, strong rage mode, and he just somehow starts mopping up things. Oh, Crit Rocket, no. You ain't capping today.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit grim here. The Egyptians were doing so well. They had so much time on the clock. And I think, no, they just haven't got the strategy down to take the last point.
Yeah, if blue want to try and cap this, they've got to get... This is the point where you are coming down to pub push rules. You have got to get everybody on there all at once, else you're just not going to be able to win it. Or you've got to hope that TF2 smiles on you and gives you all the random crits in the world.
No, we ain't changing the map. It's all steel every day. That's the whole point of the Steel League. It was named for that reason. 9 seconds. All the pub push is happening. That scout! Epic killer really trying to go for Cypher. And red team defend that. Okay, so it's 2-all there.